Hey guys, it's Josh. I'm so excited. I just got done editing the very first Working Vegans podcast. That's why I've got the mic out and some of the stuff from our studio and actually setting up a Patreon page and those kind of things. So just a lot of stuff going on. Pretty excited about the podcast. In the next 48 hours, it should show up on iTunes and Google Play. And if you're on the Facebook page, we will make sure that you know when it comes out. And we hope that you will go subscribe to our podcast. I wanted to create an avenue for people who are like me, who beyond just the pictures of food, it's like, I want to know more. I want to have some inspiration. I want some tips. What is my motivation? Get me to that level. And so we wanted to create a place for that because when I went searching for it, I found out that there was not a lot of things like that. And as a working vegan, man, I have a huge commute every morning where that's what I do. I listen to books on Audible and podcast on leadership, motivation, and finance, and music, and real estate, and all kinds of things. So we wanted to contribute into that conversation. So be on the lookout. We'll let you know when it comes across, and we're pretty excited. And speaking of Patreon, we have created a Patreon page for those of you that would like to maybe start to contribute to help us get to the next level. And here's what that's all about. We recognize that there's a certain point where we need to do this better because I have this motto that if it's going to be done, it has to be done right. And so we are trying to upgrade. I know a lot of you like to message us about video quality, like we know. So we're working on raising money to get the camera. We also want to upgrade some mics and some things like that. And we want to go portable because the next phase of this whole vegan experience is that it's not about us. It becomes about you. And we want to start going to some of those that are our sponsors that are on this vegan journey. And we actually want to interview you and get your success story, your transformation story up on our podcast. Because when we know something good, we need to share it with others. And so that is the whole next phase of this great, grand, glorious experiment, if you will. So there's a lot of stuff coming. But feel free to check out Patreon page. And the podcast, I think that's going to be huge. The podcast, I was surprised, a little Facebook poll. The majority of you still like these YouTube vlogs, so we're going to keep pushing out vlogs as well. But I guess maybe it's just I don't know, a generational gap too, because I also notice in the Facebook statistics that 80% of you are females and most of you are considerably younger than me, which is cool. I'm actually honored that some of you at your age want to hear someone my age speak. So that makes me feel good. And as a result, I want to give back and I want to hear your stories. So, yeah, shoot us an email at theworkingvegans@gmail.com. Let us know what is the content that you want to know about. What is it that you want to see? So we push those things out to you. Yeah, the Q&A session that we did on Facebook Live this past weekend, oh my goodness, that was crazy. Like lots of stuff. That so far is the most viewed, live event that we've seen yet. And we just keep growing and growing and getting bigger and bigger. And the last post that Rachel put up on ice cream, of the ice cream that she made on Instagram, that thing has been getting likes like all through the night. So that's pretty cool. And we're just honored that you guys would consider us part of your journey. Anyways, finishing up this YouTube vlog, I just wanted to let you all know that we want you to keep working hard, keep living well. We're moving on to the next phase of this journey, which is to start giving you some resources and providing you and talking about success stories and inspiration and the things that are every bit a part of having this plant-based lifestyle. It's so much more than just watching what you eat. It's about a way of living and celebrating life. So we're going to pass that out there. And for those of you that think I've gone crazy, I've only begun to get started. So check us out. The podcast will be called The Working Vegans Podcast. It should show up on iTunes and Google Play in the next 48 hours. The Patreon page is The Working Vegans. You can also go to our Facebook page and click a little link and get there. And all the other social media. I don't want to sound like an endless advertisement, but shoot us an email. Let us know what we can do for you. And if you're out there and you want to record yourself or get on one of our future podcasts, just send us a message and let me know. That little text message was my daughter asking me if I would come hang out with her. So I am going to go be daddy. We'll talk to you soon. Keep working hard and living well.